Why does it seem like everyone is moving from the Bay Area to Sacramento? Is Sacramento the new place to be? And what could possibly make a cowtown like Sac better than a metropolis like the San Francisco Bay Area? I'm going to unpack these questions and more for you in this head-to-head battle royale of the Bay Area versus Sacramento. Now I know you're all putting your money on the Bay, right? An underdog like Sacktown doesn't stand a chance in a head-to-head matchup with a heavyweight champion like San Francisco and the Silicon Valley. I mean, what could be so great about Sac that has young people and families giving up on that awesome Bay Area traffic and totally reasonable multi-million-dollar price tag for that dream track house you always wanted? It's not like you wanted to get more for less or have a reasonable cost of living, right? I mean, I'm just trying to understand why you'd even want to consider leaving the Bay. You didn't want a backyard for your dog or good schools for your kids, did you? You don't need hiking, biking, and jogging trails right out your front door. And you definitely didn't want to be close to water sports, snow skiing, wineries, farm-to-fork eating, a vibrant social life, and family-friendly communities with affordable home prices and a reasonable cost of living? Who needs all that? Wait, Sac has all of that? Really? Doesn't matter. You don't want it, you don't need it. You didn't want a better work-life balance. You love sitting in bumper-to-bumper traffic and being stuck in weekend warrior gridlock every time you want to escape to the wine country or go skiing in Lake Tahoe, right? How far is Tahoe from the Bay? 4 hours on a Wednesday if you time it right? Infinite hours any other time? Well, it's only an hour and a half from Sac. And what about Napa? Napa's only an hour and 10 minutes away. And there's other wine country even closer to Sacramento? Amador County, Lodi, Lincoln, and Auburn are all within an hour or less of Sacramento? And it's still only an hour and a half from Sac back to San Francisco? Well, what else does Sacramento have to offer? I mean, traffic's just as bad there as in the Bay, right? No, it isn't. In fact, Sacramento's pretty ideal. Sacramento has long been called the City of Trees. And while Sac is busy doing all of its tree things, it also manages to average 320 days of sunshine a year and has 32 miles of trail along the American River for jogging and biking. The American River is idyllic for picnicking, swimming, kayaking, and whitewater rafting is just a short drive up Highway 80 to Auburn. With a population of 2.4 million in the Sacramento metro area compared to the Bay Area's 8 million, parks and recreation areas are much more accessible and more enjoyable, and that also makes a big difference in your daily commute. I mean, just to give you some idea about that commute time, my wife's daily commute is about 18 miles along the Highway 50 corridor down into the heart of Sacramento, and it takes her about 20 minutes to get to and from work every day. And like I was forced to admit earlier, Sacramento is located just about in the middle of everything. An hour and a half to Tahoe and its crystal blue water or winter ski resorts, an hour and 10 to Napa, or even less time to Amador County Zins or Lodi Reds. Gold Country and even more nature surrounds Sacramento just a half hour away from Auburn, Apple Hill, and the start of the El Dorado National Forest. Apple Hill, where you can pick your own apples, wine taste, or buy a fresh-cut Christmas tree, or even just enjoy the local wares. And you're also only minutes away from the start of the El Dorado National Forest. And all that nature also means farmland, which means great food. Sac is America's farm-to-fork capital, and it shows with great restaurants and picturesque farmers markets, which also add to the community vibe. Sacramento is a great place to kick it with friends or explore a vibrant nightlife. From Old Town Sac to Midtown, all the way to Folsom, there's lots to explore and experience. And that quality experience also extends to Sacramento's families and children. Sac has some of the best school districts in the state. Folsom, El Dorado Hills, and Granite Bay particularly stand out, with many families choosing to make the move specifically for these top-performing schools. Okay, so I guess the Bay isn't going to win this one in a knockout. Turns out Sacramento is actually a pretty awesome place to live if you're into that whole quality of life thing. But what about affordability? I mean, you're totally fine paying millions of dollars to live in a cracker box, aren't you? I mean, after all, this is California. Sacrifices must be made. Well, not so much in Sacramento, actually. Take a look at what $500,000 gets you in the Bay versus Sac. What about $750,000 or $800,000? What about $1 million? $1.5 million? $2 million? And what about the cost of living? No difference there, right? It's still California and only about 100 miles or so away. It must be the same, right? No, wrong again. Actually, Sacramento is more affordable in every way. Well, yikes. I sure didn't expect this. You didn't put any money down in the Bay Area to win this battle royale, did you? It looks like the underdog is pulling off a major upset. Looks like Sacramento might actually be the better place to live to have a higher quality of life and raise a family with more spending power. In Sac, you can afford a beautiful home with a yard for your dog in a great school district for your kids, go out to eat at great restaurants on the weekends, and either get to all your weekend destinations before the sun goes down, or just enjoy the nature right in your own community. Now, I'm not saying that Sacramento is the new champion just yet. This young blood is still going to have to prove itself. But in this head-to-head matchup, it looks like Sacramento comes out on top in every single category. And it's only getting stronger. So if you were thinking about making the move from the Bay Area to Sacramento, that actually might be a pretty good idea. It's a great place to invest your money, and the community continues to improve itself year after year. Now, I'd love to hear what you think about this matchup in the comment section. Let me know where you're from and what you think about Sac versus the Bay Area. Is this youngster ready for a title fight, or does Sacramento still have some training to do? Is the Bay Area still a heavyweight champion, or has the last couple of years changed things for you and your family, and are you thinking about relocating? Give this video a like, and please subscribe to our channel, California Homes, for more of these battle royales and maybe a little bit of good real estate advice while we're at it. And if you're considering making the move, give us a call. We can help you find your next winner. You can connect with us on Zoom or by any of the methods listed below in the description. And a big congratulations to Sacramento, today's battle royale winner. Thanks for watching.